Marlon Brando Jr., April 3, 1924 to July 1, 2004. Marlon Brando Jr. was an acclaimed American actor celebrated as one of the most iconic cinema figures of the 20th century. Over 6 decades, Brando received numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, 3 British Academy Film Awards, a Cannes Film Festival Award, 2 Golden Globe Awards, and a Primetime Emmy Award. His pioneering adoption of the Stanislavski system and method acting revolutionized modern acting, making it accessible to mainstream audiences. Early career in method acting. Marlon Brando's immersion in method acting began under the tutelage of Stella Adler in the 1940s. His stage career included memorable performances, such as his Broadway debut in I Remember Mama, 1944, and award-winning roles in Candida and Truckline Cafe, 1946. His portrayal of Stanley Kowalski in Tennessee Williams' A Streetcar Named Desire, 1947, earned him critical acclaim, a role he reprised in the 1951 film adaptation directed by Elia Kazan. Breakthrough in film. Marlon Brando debuted in The Men, 1950, as a wounded GI, showcasing his powerful acting range. His Oscars for On the Waterfront, 1954, and The Godfather, 1972, solidified his legacy. Other notable performances include A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951, Viva Zapata, 1952, Julius Caesar, 1953, Sayonara, 1957, and Last Tango in Paris, 1973. Iconic roles. Brando was known for portraying unforgettable characters like the rebellious Johnny Strabler in The Wild One, 1953, Stanley Kowalski, and Vito Corleone. He further enthralled audiences as Sky Masterson in Guys and Dolls, 1955, Fletcher Christian in Mutiny on the Bounty, 1962, Jor-El in Superman, 1978, and Colonel Kurtz in Apocalypse Now, 1979. Directorial ventures and television. Brando made his directorial debut with One-Eyed Jacks, 1961. On television, he earned a Primetime Emmy Award for Roots, The Next Generations, 1979. He later starred in The Island of Dr. Moreau, 1996, and The Score, 2001, achieving mixed commercial and critical success. Early life and education. Born in Omaha, Nebraska, Marlon Brando Jr. was the son of a salesman and a stage actress. His tumultuous upbringing, marked by family instability and attachment to a housekeeper, shaped his emotional depth. Despite his rebellious nature, his early exposure to acting at Shattuck Military Academy propelled him to New York, where he trained under Erwin Piscator and Stella Adler. Acting philosophy. Brando embraced the Stanislavski system, bringing a naturalistic approach to his performances. He became synonymous with method acting but often rejected strict labels, attributing his success to Adler rather than Lee Strasberg. Personal life. Marlon Brando's personal life was as dramatic as his roles, with numerous relationships and at least 11 children. He had high-profile romances with actresses like Rita Moreno and Tarita Tarapea. His advocacy extended to Native American rights and the civil rights movement. Legacy and activism. Brando actively participated in civil rights causes, including the March on Washington, 1963, and Native American protests. He famously rejected his Oscar for The Godfather in protest of Hollywood's treatment of Native Americans, represented by Sachin Littlefeather at the 1973 Academy Awards. Later life and death. In his later years, Brando struggled with health issues, including diabetes and obesity. Despite this, he remained a cultural icon. He passed away on July 1, 2004, from pulmonary fibrosis and congestive heart failure. His ashes were scattered in Tahiti and Death Valley. Cultural impact. Marlon Brando was a cultural icon, influencing actors like James Dean and Elvis Presley. His image from The Wild One and On the Waterfront remains a symbol of rebellion and charisma, with his acting style shaping generations of performers. Accolades and recognitions. Among his many honors, Marlon Brando received 2 Academy Awards for On the Waterfront, 1954, The Godfather, 1972. He earned additional nominations for performances in A Streetcar Named Desire, 1951, Viva Zapata, 1952, Julius Caesar, 1953, Sayonara, 1957, Last Tango in Paris, 1973. A Dry White Season, 1989. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Team Buzzwire.